Unprofessional movie reviews.
Don't sing Nickelback.
Don't sing Nickelback, because I won't be able to think, and we'll have to shut this off again. And start all over again. So, welcome to Unprofessional movie reviews. Mark, Billy, and we unprofessionally review movies.
Yeah.
We don't only do that, but we do it all in one take. We do this completely unscripted. We're unlike all those other fuckers in YouTube who plan shit.
And we're unsponsored.
We're completely unsponsored.
We're willing to make that
Sponsor
change.
us.
Yeah.
I'll even change my reviews for you.
And you don't have to be a company. You don't have to be Wendy's. If you're a YouTuber or just somebody who likes to watch videos, we'll take your sponsorship dollars too. And we're also my opinions can be bought. I don't know about yours.
No, mine can totally be bought.
Yeah.
Also, click like and subscribe. That's actually the way that you can support us. The easiest way, not hard. Click like, click subscribe. We're reviewing A Cure for Wellness.
Oxymoron.
Yeah, I know, it's hilarious. This whole movie, comedy. So, the way that we like to do these is one of us is going to be giving a summary. It will be me. And then we're going to go positives and negatives and give you guys a tailorized review between 0 and 10. No scripted, no nothing, beer in hand. I'll do the summary, and then he can start on positives so I can stop talking.
Yeah.
This movie is starring Dane DeHaan as a young professional who gets sent to a spa resort to find the CEO of the company because there's this in Switzerland, in the Swiss Alps. Gorgeous, and where because his company's about to do some merger or whatever business talk, and he needs him, and then shit goes down there, and he's kind of I don't want to get into spoilers, but he spends longer there than he wanted.
Spooky, scary.
Yep, and this positives.
Cinematography.
Gorgeous. This movie is gorgeous.
Lots of creative mirror shots. I liked it.
I'm going to. Do you got anything else? Cinematography?
Ambient sound and score. Really good. I love the music box theme.
I like the music box. I like, I think sound mixing is great in this movie. You can hear people swallow when they want you to. They get these little tiny sounds to just fuck with you. Mm-hmm. And it's good. Now, before we continue talking about that, I'm just going to state this movie is not for everybody at all. And that's actually going to take away a lot from my score because it isn't for everybody. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I recognize it's not for everybody, and the reason is because this is a very disturbing, not like the most disturbing flick I've ever seen, but it's definitely a disturbing flick, and that's what they're going for. And they disturb, in my opinion, well, when it wants to. It could come off really stupid and cheesy, but I liked a lot of it.
Yeah.
And that goes back to sound mixing. Is they can do these little really creepy, nasty fucking sounds, and it will fucking eat at you when it's quiet. And only good sound editors can do that shit.
Yeah. Makes you feel like something's crawling in your ear.
Yeah.
My next biggest positive is the mythos of this story. They set it up. The things that they explained are really cool. There's a lot of interesting ideas. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, world building was kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah. The historical relevance, what they're saying, like the story from the past that's relevant today.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with some performances. What was Lucius Malfoy's?
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs. I liked him in this. I think he was creepy as fuck, and that's what he was going for. Yeah. Jason Isaacs and Dane DeHaan. He's been hit and miss for me, but when he hits it out of the park for me.
He looks like a 12-year-old though.
He does. He does look like a 12-year-old. But did you feel like he was a complete asshole in the first 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Because he nailed that. And that's what they were going for. You don't really need to like this character, and that's kind of the point. And one of the points.
It gives him an arc.
And it gives him an arc. Not only that, but it gives you, without any spoilers, it kind of makes you almost buy into the whole weird shit going on at this place where it's supposed to cure you of your weird behaviors, like your capitalist shit,
Being a dick. Selfishness.
And I was like, for a while, I was like, yeah, that guy totally needs to be cured of that. You know, like fuck this guy. And that was Dane DeHaan's acting. Nothing more, nothing less. I think that he did a pretty good job. I don't think it was a home run by any means, like some of his other stuff, but it was a base hit.
I liked Mia Goth.
Yeah, Mia Goth. She's creepy as fuck, too.
If you haven't seen Nymphomaniac yet, she's good in that, too. She's not a huge part of the movie, but she's good. You
could have told me she was any age between 13 and 29, and I would have believed you.
I would buy anything between 13 and 30. Like, yeah. If you told me she was 30, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, and if you told me she was 14, I was like, yeah. I mean, it's creepy.
I don't know why. I don't know why
she's got like this
works, but
face, this like.
It's all about her body language, really.
Yeah, that too.
It changes like her age. Any other positives?
I think I got most of them. Nope. Yeah, go.
All right, negatives.
Negatives.
Cinematography. I brought that up in my positives. I'm also bringing it up in my negatives. This cinematographer had a lot of toys at his disposal, and there's one scene in particular, and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It's the first time they're leaving the spa. There is. I
feel like there's not spoilers.
This is
for this. Spoiler. It's right away at the beginning.
Yeah. They literally broke out a jib, and I don't know what it's called, but the thing that goes on the outside of a car. They broke out like 3 different ones of those, and like 2 or 3 different jibs to shoot a car exiting a castle. And it was just like angle. And
it's going in a spiral too?
Yeah.
And not only that, but you know they must have drove up and down that like 30 times.
God.
That driver must have been sick.
Jesus Christ. They show the front, back, and every side of that car. I'm surprised they didn't show the
inside, out, all the windows.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you could digitally reproduce that car based on the shots.
I'm going to echo that negative, and I would have loved that shot if we didn't just see it going in.
Yeah.
When that car went into the castle, they did the exact same thing for it coming out.
Yeah.
This wasn't as bad as Revenant when it comes to overload of sensory. Like Revenant, that's its biggest negative is just too much cinematography. Like we get it, it's pretty shut up. Like, put the camera on a dolly and just leave it there. Like, stop moving. But this one isn't as bad, but definitely with how good the cinematography was, they clearly knew it, and they just kept going.
Yeah.
And you get to the point where it's like,
I
don't need, this scene doesn't need to be this. I don't need to see this at 30 angles, and it doesn't need to be pretty right now, especially when it's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't need to see a really nasty graphic scene with great color.
Yeah.
I just don't. I mean, it's a welcome, but as I said, it's overload. If they did like 75% of the crazy shit, I would have loved it.
I'm usually the type of person that's like, why is there so much CGI? There should be more practical effects. But I watched a video recently that's kind of opened my eyes to the fact that really good CGI doesn't even get noticed. So I'm open to CGI. There's a shot in the beginning with a CGI train that is gorgeous shot. And then they have that awesome CGI, and then near the end, there's a Voldemort face.
Yeah,
and
it's
bad
really,
CGI.
It looks like Voldemort on the back of Queerman's head.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks that bad.
Like, to the T. That's exactly what I thought when I saw it.
And the funny thing about that, it was like that in some shots, and then you could tell it was practical makeup on the faraway shots.
Yeah,
and I was like, why did you guys have to go all Voldemort up close? You could have get the CGI out of there and went practical.
Yeah. Or, like, even as bad as, like, 1998 Emotep.
Yeah.
Like, it was that bad at some points, too.
Now, another thing it's kind of a positive, I really did like how much actual practical shit they were doing with, like, the really creepy...
eels.
Yeah, the eels. They have a bunch of eels in this, and a lot of times, I'm pretty sure a lot of times those eels were completely real, or at least it seemed that way, and I bought a lot of that, but then you had the scenes where things looked too cartoony. Mm-hmm. It was really like they went to 2 different studios, and one studio just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And the other studio's like, you want to see Swiss Alps?
You want to see some shit?
Here's the Swiss Alps.
I'll show you some shit.
Other negatives...
They didn't establish that great mythos so well. They didn't explain enough.
I felt like they explained enough.
I don't think so.
I felt like it was beating you over the head with it at some point.
There's a hypnosis element that
Oh,
they
okay,
never
with that.
explain.
I thought you meant like the backstory.
No, the backstory.
Because they beat that over the head.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get all of the backstory with the characters though that are involved with that history. If you know what I mean.
Well,
because there are these characters from a long time ago that are brought up, and they don't explain that well enough. I think, just because I get how they're related to each other. If you know what I mean.
Yep.
But I don't understand why that's important.
I might be able to talk about this. It's all very spoiler territory.
Yeah.
I kind of got my own theories, and I think that's what it was kind of going for.
Right.
It gave us half the story, and we wanted to try to create it.
Yeah, but the hypnosis element never gets explained, and that was just...
And that's a huge part, too, is the fact that these people are brainwashed.
Yeah. They also don't explain the relevance of the village.
Yeah.
How the village just shuts up and listens. I don't understand.
Out of nowhere, when in the beginning it was like the village was rejecting them and hates the people on the hill, and then the village was like, we love that people on there.
Contradicting. It's we worship them. Yeah. They're gods.
Whoa. Out of nowhere.
I don't understand.
I got another negative. It started off, this movie is slow. It's very slow. And slow's not always a bad thing. It isn't. I like slow movies. I like movies with slow burns, as long as they don't get boring.
Yeah, the pacing of this movie.
The pacing of this movie, I loved the first act. I thought it was moving slow but steady. I'm not even kidding. I was so in on the first act. Second act was the transition between second and third act. I just didn't give a fuck anymore. I was so bored, and I was like, show us some more messed up stuff. I was starting to be like, okay, so now this is going on. Oh, well, he's doing this again. You get back to the weird shit. It started to get really boring.
They jump around a lot in the first 20 minutes of the movie in time, and that lost me. And then
I loved it.
And then the next 10 minutes, I was involved. And then for the rest of the movie, I was like, pick up the pace. This is boring.
It started off as, in my opinion, a strong slow burn, and then the candle went out.
The candle went out very early for me. Mark will tell you, I don't get up. I don't leave the theater during the movie.
He's usually pretty glued. Yeah. I have a problem.
I was seriously nodding off.
Yeah, I know.
About a half hour, 45 minutes in this movie, I was having problems staying awake.
But that goes into your negatives. The fact that I usually have a problem staying awake on boring movies, and I was glued to this movie.
And that's just a difference of
opinion. It was difference of us. We're different people. Yeah. That's why I have a review with another person. That's why there's two of us.
Yeah.
The person who directed this was Gore Verbinski. Gore Verbinski. That's why I told him first. He also did Mouse Hunt and the first three Pirates of the Caribbean, Rango, and The Ring.
Yeah.
Now, comparing this to his other films, where would you put it? Just randomly.
Towards the bottom.
Really? Towards the bottom? I put this... I put this towards the top.
It would definitely be ahead of the second and third Pirates movies.
Yeah.
It would be ahead of Rango and Mouse Hunt.
Mm.
It would be below Pirates and below The Ring, for sure.
So that's towards the top. There's a lot of...
I guess, right?
Yeah, because that's exactly the list I thought in my head. Yeah. You nailed it, and I was like, towards the top. There's only two movies, and there's a shit ton of bad ones.
Yeah, you're right.
But I did not realize how sick this guy was. The guy who did Mouse Hunt really has some weird sick shit going on in his head.
My teeth kind of hurt yet.
Oh, man. And now, another thing, and this will be in negatives, and I do have to state this. When it comes to, he took the easy creepinesses. He knows what's creepy. People's teeth. Weird shit crawling
skin,
on you.
Skin. Drying out.
Yeah, little weird specks of stuff in your water.
Period
blood. No, I love me some period blood.
Well, we both love eel.
Yeah, well, I do love unagi. But yeah, what I'm saying is he did take the easy, creepy factors. Yeah. And he did work them, kinda, into the story. So he did actually earn those easy things. But it was what's he gonna do next? Like, have somebody's hair falling out?
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do now? So,
or somebody's eye gonna get stabbed.
Yeah, or spiders. I'm surprised there was no spiders.
Yeah.
Crawling out of wounds and shit.
Or just some kind of insect.
Yeah, just some really easy shit. Well, eels are. But. Okay, let's do our ratings.
You go first.
Okay, as I said, I actually liked this movie. I think this is one of the better, just creepy, suspenseful shit I had in a long time. I have my problems with it, but I enjoyed myself at the theater, and that's what's important. It's not going to be super high, but it is a solid 6 out of 10. And I will acknowledge that this is probably going to be the highest rating most people are going to give it. There's going to be a lot of ones on the internet of people hating this movie, I'm pretty sure. But I'm on the high side. I think it nailed me just right.
We're pretty close. I gave this movie 5 out of 10 half-eel Terminator Voldemort hypnotist on Shutter Island with missing teeth on her period.
Very Shutter Island. This movie is very Shutter Island.
There's actually a serious gaslighting moment, too, so...
Okay, there you go. Click like and subscribe if you guys haven't. Get some beer. Go watch Cure for Wellness. I suggest it. I mean, what else are you gonna watch? There's actually a lot of good movies in the theater right now, so you could go watch other good movies. This is pretty solid February, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to recommend an old review?
Oh shit! Yeah, you do.
In honor of Black History Month, why don't you watch our Selma review?
Nice. Okay, what should I do? A really horrible horror movie that we went and saw around this time last year or 2 years ago, The Gallows. I'll put our Gallows review, because this movie is how you do horror more than that shit. Like, that was
That's
some
how
of the
you
worst.
don't do found footage.
How you don't do found footage. It's how you don't do horror movies.
Yeah.
This movie, at least. Wow. Those cinematographers are not even in the same league. At all. Like, this guy looks
Those guys are in elementary school yet.
Yeah. No,
this guy's like an NBA.
yeah, this guy looks like fucking, like, I don't know, like Michael Jordan to, like, me with the basketball compared to the guys from Gallows. So put up that review. I can dribble. Like, no. That's all. Okay. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.